Haere mai, and welcome to this episode of The Garden Patch. This is a special episode celebrating Matariki. Matariki has been celebrated by Māori in New Zealand for a really long time, but this year it has been made a public holiday, which is really exciting. One of the ways that Matariki is celebrated is through planning and planting for the year ahead. Matariki is a celebration of the Māori calendar New Year. It consists of a constellation of 9 stars that appear in the sky in the month of June, or hune as you say in Te Reo Māori, and it signals the beginning of the new year. To celebrate Matariki, in this episode I'm going to look at some native Aotearoa plants that are growing in my garden, and I'm going to check some out in local places nearby to see what they look like when they are really fully grown. I have got some fara-key seedlings here. You can see that's what it looks like when it's a little baby. And I've grown these from kakano, which is seed, from the local fara-key flax in our domain here. Here's a really tiny little one here, and just going to pot some up today so you can see what the root system looks like. Fara-key or flax has this distinctive fan shape in the middle with the 3 leaves that are coming directly up like that. They've also got a really strong root system. And now I'm about to pot these up into these little cups, just old coffee cups that I've put holes in the bottom for drainage, and I'm going to pot my little fara-key flax in there. Okay, so now I've potted up my 2 little fara-key flax plants. Let me show you the big plants, where they came from. I'm down here at my local beach, and you can see loads of fara-key, as we call it down here in New Zealand, flax, behind me. Fara-key copes really well with wind and in boggy situations. It's also really good for retaining and holding soil in place. Flax is unique to New Zealand and is one of its most ancient plant species. An interesting piece of history and information is that European traders used the word flax for this plant as the fibres were similar to true flax found in other parts of the world. Fara-key flax is really a lily. Flax has long, upright, stiff leaves which can actually reach up to 4 meters in length. These are the plants where I got my seeds to grow my flax. This is my young kawakawa plant. It has many uses while also being a lovely looking plant. I'm off for a walk to go and look for some kawakawa growing in its natural environment. Oh, it's quite windy today. I'm down here not far from the coast where there's lots of mangroves growing actually, and there's this lovely kawakawa that's growing here. You can see it's looking very healthy and lush. Kawakawa is a native of Aotearoa New Zealand. Kawakawa, I understand, is a herb and can be used to treat wounds, stomach pain, skin problems, and even toothache. Its fruit, bark, and leaves all have benefits and medicinal properties. Kawakawa tea is supposedly great for digestion. I am still learning about this versatile plant. So I'm here in the Ngāhere, which is the bush in New Zealand, and you can see by the kawakawa plant here, and this one has got lots and lots of holes in its leaves, and that is apparently far more a potent plant for creating medicine. The looper caterpillar is the creature that chews holes in the kawakawa leaves. I have yet to see one of these critters, but I can sure see where they have been. I'm back here in the Ngāhere and I'm still checking things out. There's so much to see here in our local Ngāhere. There's so much to learn about tree ferns here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and I'm looking for the Whekī tree fern, and I think that behind me I might have found them. Got beautiful umbrella shapes with the leaves and the way they fan out, and then they are skinny and they've got these orange brown leaves that are hanging down like a skirt around the trunk. And apparently they can grow up to 7 meters tall. So that's what I've got to look forward to in my garden. Back here at home, this is my Whekī tree fern. You can see it's looking so beautiful and healthy. It's probably going to get so super tall. It's been in the ground for about 1 year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's going to grow. Matariki is about being thankful, and I'm thankful for my garden. I'm thankful for the change in seasons as well. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's time for me to finish. Until next time, ka kite anō. See you again.